the girl never expected that while walking with the prince she liked, she would trip, hit her forehead, and suddenly regain memories of her past life. Not long ago, Jenny had entered her favorite game and became the Villainess supporting character. At the moment her memories returned, her personality changed drastically. She was no longer spoiled or willful, and she didn't even care about the injury on her forehead. The prince suddenly proposed to Jenny, saying he would take responsibility for her injury. Still dazed from regaining her memories, Jenny agreed without thinking. It wasn't until the prince left with a smile, and a maid reminded her, that Jenny realized what had just happened. The next day, determined to change her role in the game, Jenny began recalling the storyline. The heroine of the game was Lucy, at a magic academy filled with nobles. She was adored by 4 princes, including Jack, Jenny's fiancé. As for Jenny, the villainess, her story always ended in tragedy. She would either be killed by her fiancé, or exiled. To prevent that fate, Jenny held a meeting in her mind. After all her inner voices discussed it, they reached a unanimous decision. First, she needed to become stronger. That way, even if the worst happened, she could protect herself. Over the next few days, Jenny began training in swordsmanship, but when she tried to study magic, she realized her current intellect wasn't enough to understand the spellbooks. Then she remembered her grandmother's words. Farming could help awaken magical talent. At that moment, Jack witnessed the scene. The noble lady had turned into a farmer. Jenny's mother fainted on the spot, but Jack found her behavior interesting. Right there in front of everyone, he knelt on one knee and proposed to Jenny again. Jenny instinctively reached out her hand. It wasn't until she felt the warmth of his lips that she realized she had messed up again. After things with the prince settled down, another male lead from the game appeared, Geese. Because of his powerful magic, he had been adopted by Jenny's parents. In the game's storyline, Geese was constantly bullied by Jenny. With no friends, he spent his days alone in his room. After growing up, he became a complete playboy, until he met Lucy, who eventually healed him. In Geese's romance route, Jenny's ending was still tragic. To avoid that outcome, Jenny decided to stay by Geese's side. That way, he wouldn't fall for Lucy out of loneliness, so she immediately went to find him, and offered to show him around the estate. She not only showed him her vegetable garden, but also tried to teach him how to climb trees. Since she had been great at climbing trees in her past life, she quickly reached the top. As she looked down, ready to show off to her little brother, her hand slipped, and she fell. Despite the fall from such a height, Jenny wasn't injured. What she didn't realize was that Geese had taken the impact for her. Luckily, Geese survived. After that incident, their relationship grew closer and closer. Jenny remembered that Geese, like her, had earth-based magic. Curious, she asked him to demonstrate it. Unable to refuse her repeated requests, Geese reluctantly agreed, and created a small clay figure. Watching the little figure dance, Jenny, acting recklessly, asked him to make it bigger. Geese couldn't refuse her request. When the giant clay figure appeared, Jenny got so excited that she rushed toward it, only to be knocked flying, when it suddenly went out of control. When Jenny woke up, the first thing she saw was her worried parents. From her father, she learned that although Geese had immense magical power, he couldn't control it yet. In the past, when he saw his half-brothers throwing stones at a bird's nest, he panicked and unleashed a large-scale earth spell, seriously injuring the other children. After that, he was treated like a monster and isolated by everyone.